Oh man, look at this gorgeous girl. So much energy, loving meeting all of her new friends this morning. This is Katniss, and I'm going to introduce you to this lovable pup in just a moment. But first off, let's set the scene. Now, there are many organizations working 24/7, 365 to rescue the lives of animals in need, and they do it without thanks. Organizations like Tears, though, take it a step further. They brought people together to really walk in the steps of these animals at the 2017 Tears Sleepathon. That's where animals were showered with love and obviously a delicious Hill Stews dinner, while their two-legged friends spent 10 hours overnight in a kennel with them to raise money so that these shelter pets can find their forever homes. I'm going to find you a home today. Yes.
Sometimes sitting in silence can be far more powerful than the spoken word. This couldn't be more true than in the case of the Tears Sleepathon, where a now growing number of wonderful people come to spend the night in the Tears kennel with their four-legged roomies. This is firstly done in an effort to raise funds so that Tears can continue their stellar work, firstly rescuing and of course rehoming these beautiful animals, but it also gives those two-legged roomies an authentic animal welfare experience. Did you know that Tears have rehomed over 13,000 dogs over the years and sterilized many thousands more? In fact, 2,500 were sterilized in just 1 year. Work like this takes dedication and commitment from people like Tracy.
When we started, I think people thought we were a little crazy. The first reaction was people are not going to want to spend a whole night in a shelter kennel. And that's been so far from the truth. We've had so many people signing up. And I think what that indicates to us is that people want to experience animal welfare. It's not good enough to just hand out money. What they want to do is they want to actually carry out an act of solidarity with the dogs, and they want to experience what it feels like to be a shelter dog or a cat.
Kim, it looks like you've got your hands full here. First of all, awesome to meet you. Great to have you here. Who are you going to be spending the night with specifically?
Specifically with our Blossom over here. She's new to the Tears shelter, and I'm really looking forward to spend my evening with her. I've been looking forward to it for weeks.
So how much do you know about Blossom?
She came to the shelter about 3 or 4 weeks ago. She had very bad mange, which we've been treating, and as you can see, the fur's starting to grow back.
And of course, we want hundreds more to come and experience this as well. What is your message to them? What do you get out of this experience?
Well, I feel like I'm doing something. I feel like I used to say, why doesn't somebody do anything about it, until I realized I was someone, and that's what I get out of it.
You're a superstar. Good luck. Stay warm and enjoy it. Love your work. Thank you so much. With an adoption, you not only get a brand new family member, but it means a new dog can find a place here at Tears in the hopes of being adopted. As your dog leaves, a new dog can find its way into one of these kennels. And it looks like this kennel has one extra inhabitant for the night. Hello, girl. Oh, very enthusiastic welcome. Yeah. How's it, Dylan? Nice to meet you.
You too.
So what do you know about this gorgeous pup?
I know that she's been here for a while now. She is just short of 2 years old, and she was recently adopted by an owner, but the owner's cats didn't get along well with the dog, and she had to unfortunately return her.
So Dylan, what was the motivation? Why are you braving the cold tonight and spending the night with Katniss?
But they don't have their own homes at the moment, and I just wanted to give them the love that they were missing.
Oh dude, I'm so proud of you. Well done. Put it there. Boom. This whole experience lends itself to the situation these dogs go through on a daily basis. And while this isn't a permanent home, clearly they are well looked after. Hi, Debs. How are you doing?
How well yourself doing?
Not as well as Fletch right now. This is beautiful, Fletcher. I know a lot of the pups here and cats have a very similar narrative. How much do you know about Fletch?
When he was found wandering around in Massey, quite a boisterous little boy, no manners, all the good stuff. And with all the attention it gets with also people who's got animal behaviors training as well, they calm him down so that he becomes the ideal pet for someone at his forever home, where he can then integrate with the family perfectly, and then everyone's happy, and then the family just grows one bigger.
This experience isn't just for the animals. We want them to have that love, but for the humans, it's something that can be unforgettable as well.
One doesn't know what it's like to live in a cage or a small area like this by yourself. So if you come here and you do it, you have a different appreciation for what they go through. They become the world's best pets. They become your shadow, and they are so loyal to you. that you can't buy that anywhere. Really, you can't. These animals are awesome, and they're so grateful for the home that they get.
Well, with all the love that's going around, I think it's time for me to give them a little peace and quiet, let these beautiful pups and people get down to some serious bonding. And now that I know what's going on here tonight, the sacrifice of just 10 hours really isn't a lot to ask. And I think it's now up to all of us to help find these beautiful creatures their forever homes. All right, guys, lights out.
And lights back on. So Tears Shelter, they managed to raise, get this, just over 250,000 Rand so far, and those donations still rolling in, so thank you so much. A hearty Hill stew dinner before lights went out, and you can understand why these beautiful pups like Katniss are feeling so happy. But I have with me one of those volunteers and an awesome guy, Dylan. Thank you so much for joining us. I can see the connection you've made with this gorgeous girl already. First of all, what was the sleepathon like? Did you survive?
Yeah, I did. It was really fun just to have a dog with me the whole night, because I don't have a dog at home, but it's nice to have a dog once in a while.
Oh man, and she is a beautiful pup at that. We got a bit of her background, how she had to be returned from a home, which is heartbreaking. But she is, for a dog this size, she's got energy, but she's so well behaved. Why do you think people should come and adopt this beautiful Katniss pup and give her for a forever home?
I think because she's one of the most playful dogs I can say that I've ever met, and she always listens to you when you tell her to sit, and she knows when to be calm when you tell her to, and I think she just deserves a really nice home.
Oh, you've set such a wonderful example to other people out there, my friend. I hope that you can live in a situation where you can have your forever pet at home as well, and I know that you're going to get into Tears and do it. Why did you want to do this? Why do you want to put your hand up and say, I support what an organisation like Tears does?
I just wanted to do it to give some of the dogs some love, because they don't get I wouldn't say that they get as much love as they should get, because they're always sitting at Tears in their little enclosures, and there's never really people coming into the enclosures except for the volunteers, and I just think that they deserve more love than they get.
Oh, dude, man, you're going to make everyone cry on this set, brother. Thank you so much for stepping up in the way that you have. Hopefully next year you'll inspire more of your friends to go and do exactly the same thing. But the main aim here is it mustn't just be 10 hours with these gorgeous animals. We want to give them a forever home. And if you have fallen head over heels in love with this gorgeous dog like I have, the joy here is that you can take her home. There are so many other shelter animals that are ready to be homed. They've been trained, they've been, and she's exploring, looking for a bit of a treat. They've been given all of those socialization skills that they need to be reintroduced into your home. So please contact Tears if you can, tears.org.za for more information on Katniss. Please, let's find her a home today. She really is a gorgeous, gorgeous animal. Look at that. Oh, she is so well behaved. Oh.
He's happier, and a dog's tail never lies. Give him the science of happy, found in Hills, the brand recommended by vets worldwide.